How to overcome depression, naturally, without medication. Anyone who has suffered from depression knows how intense and excruciating it can be. It's more than just a bad mood. You can deprive any motivation or hope, joy or desire for life. Lack of sleep, improper food and certain daily habits can help to install depression. The good news is that there is hope. Due to a better understanding of mental illness, now people can overcome depression naturally. Even though medication is the most well-known means of treatment, it's not the only one. Combat depression without taking medication. Respect the rest hours. When you're depressed, it becomes difficult to rest. Depending on the kind of depression you're going through, you can sleep too much or too little. You may not be able to sleep because you're thinking about your life and the decisions you've made. On the other hand, you might find that sleep seems to be the only refuge you have. To have a healthy sleep, you have to have healthy sleep habits. Eat healthy. As they say, you're what you eat. If the food is not healthy, it will contribute to the depressed disposal. A healthy body means a healthy mind. You should have a balanced diet, consume many complex fruit, vegetables and carbohydrates. It is also important not to skip breakfast, and it is necessary to drink enough water throughout the day. Your body will thank you and you will feel better. Meditated. When you're depressed, you can feel like a prisoner of your own mind. It's easy to try to fight against your thoughts. But the more you try to resist these thoughts, the stronger they can become. Meditation is a practice that deserves to be included in your life. It involves observing thoughts without judging yourself, but rather to accept you as you are. Get out. You may want to hide from the world when you feel depressed. It may seem to you that everything around you is so daunting and unfriendly. However, being out in nature can have enormous benefits. For example, sunlight can have a positive impact due to the contribution to the increase in dopamine and serotonin levels. It can also help you feel much less caught in your problems. Instead, you will feel how much the world has to offer and how much you can offer the world. Do exercise. Don't expect to defeat depression too soon if you don't treat your body properly. Physical exercise is a necessity for all people and can help you feel better. It doesn't even have to be too intense. You can start slowly with some basic aerobic exercises in the morning. As you progress, you'll be able to do exercises you couldn't do before. The further you go, and you don't give up, the more you'll see the exercise as a victory. Therapy. It's one of the most common ways to combat depression naturally. Professionals who have been trained on mental illness can help you discover the reasons behind your depression. If you're extremely depressed, you should set up a date with a therapist. Although they will not be able to solve your problems, they will work with you, so that you can find the answers you need to help you get through. It's not good to hide your depression, and not to consider it normal. Rather, he admits you have a problem and decides to address it maturely. It can certainly be challenging, especially in the early stages. However, the road forward is much less discouraging when you take these steps. It's also important to remember that you're not the only one who's going through this. Millions of people are going through depression right now. Many of them are hiding their depression because of the fear of being judged. Don't forget that you can help them overcome depression, just as they can help you. We can be with each other.